Well, today I'm with my friend Edward Tsinovoi, CEO and co-founder of IO River. And IO River is a multi-edge as a service platform. And so what I wanted to do is get into the product today and learn a little bit more about IO River. So just to start, what does IO River do?
So iRiver is coming to solve the following problem in the industry. It's coming to allow to online services to improve the reliability, performance, and cost efficiency by leveraging multiple edge providers totally transparently. If we're
Hmm.
looking at the history of this space, we had the multi-CDN around for a decade. Multi-CDN providers in the past focused on switching the traffic between or splitting the traffic between the different edge providers, between the CDNs, in order to optimize cost and performance. But they left the customer, the content provider, with the need to work and integrate themselves against multiple edge platforms in parallel. It's a challenge which the giants, like eBay and Amazon.com and PayPal and other giant companies invested the teams to build and work in such architecture. But for a medium and large companies, it's a significant defocus and a challenge that they cannot invest in order to adopt the multi-edge strategy. The multi-edge strategy is coming to provide to the online service, to the content provider, the benefits of reliability. Online services must have 4 nines availability, 5 nines of availability. It's impossible to achieve by relying on single edge provider. The second aspect is performance. There are many industries which are sensitive to end user performance, to the end user experience, and they cannot achieve competitive performance by relying on single edge vendor, because in any place at any time, another vendor will perform better. And finally, from cost perspective, when you are locked in one provider, it's very tough to reduce the cost. The edge cost is significant for many online services. And when you are using multiple of them, you practically the power back to you. You are getting a flexibility, and you can, beside improving reliability and performance, also to optimize your cost.
Cool. So who is an ideal prospect for you? What would be the ideal type of company that could use your service?
So our service is practically could be used by any company which has a significant amount of traffic, and the online service is critical for their service. It's starting from media companies like OTT companies, video streaming companies, media publishers, but then it's also going to other verticals like edtech, advertising technologies, gaming, online gaming,
Mhm.
then e-commerce, travel, hospitality. Finally, the edge is made a transition, from being a black box and what's called in the past CDN, content delivery network. And today, this edge, these providers became much more rich from a functionality perspective. They provide security services, edge security services, like WAF, like bot management services that make sense to implement and consume on edge. On top of that, there is edge compute, which was developed in the recent years. And in these days, with the AI revolution, we expect to see more and more AI happens on the edge and allow practically to the end users to enjoy from the capacity of the edge to perform better AI and implement their AI flows
Hmm.
more efficiently with lower latency.
So how are you leveraging AI for your service? Is it mainly in the steering capability, or where are you using that most?
So we are leveraging AI in multiple areas, practically almost in any tier. So we are leveraging the AI when it's coming to the steering. We are forecasting. We are doing a much smarter steering with AI, with forecasts, and and ability to optimize better the reliability, performance, and cost for the customers. We are leveraging AI when it's coming to security services, like WAF, like rate limiting. We are leveraging AI when it's coming to logs handling
Mm.
and the understanding of anomalies in the traffic behavior. Um,
So your service is like a layer on top of the CDNs, is that correct?
so not not exactly. Our
Okay,
layer is virtual layer,
virtual
which,
layer.
which includes three layers. The first one is the steering one, which allows us to split the traffic between multiple edge providers by leveraging our internal AI-based steering mechanism. This technology is based on DNS steering. Our steering is not adding additional tier that the traffic is going through, and it's pure virtual. With iRiver, the traffic continue to go directly from the end user to the edge platforms, from the edge platforms to the data centers. We are not adding additional tier that the traffic is going through.
Hmm.
We are providing just the control. So this is from steering perspective. Then our platform, the second layer, our platform provides the ability to customer to manage, configure, monitor all his edge providers through single user interface, single API. From customer experience, he's working with single provider underneath, leverages multiple edge providers, totally transparently for the end user.
Hmm. Cool.
And
So increasing reliability, freedom and flexibility, and is it more secure? What were the other benefits again?
so the security aspect is coming actually in the third layer. When this, today in this world, when you are you are a customer and you want to adopt multi-edge, you have a challenge with the security that was developed on the edge because you cannot use the WAF of one vendor in parallel to WAF of another vendor while part of the traffic passing through first vendor and part of it through second vendor. The experience and the engine, the engine which protect your traffic is different. You cannot cause two different agents to behave exactly in the same way. And therefore, you kind of, or you are stop using edge security capabilities, or you should live with inconsistency, which is no one in our industry really can live with that. Uh, and iRiver is solving this challenge.
Hmm.
iRiver, in the third layer, leveraging the edge compute technology to provide consistent and optimal security, traffic control, and edge compute capabilities, which working optimally even when the traffic split between multiple vendors, and it's 100% consistently.
So question is anybody doing this already?
So it's tricky. Actually, what we are doing in iRiver was impossible to do a few years ago because the technology was not there.
Hmm.
iRiver is leveraging the edge compute technology that was developed in this industry only during the recent years. It started with AWS CloudFront, which moved their Lambda to the edge, and then Cloudflare took it with the Cloudflare workers, and finally Akamai joined to the party with the edge workers. But it happens only during the recent years, and by that, practically these platforms, these legacy CDN platforms, made the transition from CDN to edge compute platform because they
Hmm.
came the transition from Blackbox services to Whiteboxes that allow to customers to implement much more complicated logic on the edge as close as possible to the end user. We are leveraging these technologies to build the iRiver virtual edge solution. We see others playing with that. I'm sure we will see other companies very soon coming
Hmm.
with alternative solutions. But it's a challenging. There are many challenges that we solved during the last 3 years, really to allow the customers to adopt easily multi-edge and preserve the capabilities, the advanced capabilities that the edge is providing to their customers today.
Cool. So just in summary, an ideal prospect is any company that's doing a lot of content, whether it's web, video, streaming, gaming, could be any of that stuff. Doesn't have to be a super large company, doesn't have to be a super small company. Anybody that wants the reliability, the flexibility, the control, the simplicity, that's a good prospect for you.
Yeah, and if you
Okay,
care, yeah, definitely.
okay, cool. And global footprint, right? Anybody in any country.
Yeah,
No
anybody in.
problem. Okay, fantastic. Awesome. What about if people want to get in touch with you or engage? How would they, how would you like people to engage with the company?
So first of all, through the website, we have www.ioriver.io website. I'm invite anyone to visit in our website and drop a message. We will be glad to chat
Mm-hmm.
uh, with anyone that's interested in what we are building. Um, there is ability to do sign up if somebody want to play with the
Oh,
technology. So there is I'm welcome to sign up and simply taking in action. We see many customers, this is today, this is what they like to do. They like less to talk. They like more to play
yeah, just try it out.
and it's amazing to see how in few minutes they implementing a multi-edge strategy, something which in the past was a months of challenge at least in order to set up something like that. Today, customers with iRiver are doing it in a minutes without even talk with us,
Hmm.
and it's impressive and they like it. I think that we are really helping to customers and to companies to move forward to to leverage the edge in the way that the leaders in the industry leveraging the edge without the need to defocus their resources to make the internet more reliable and better performing for them because they getting it out of the box.
Well, this has been great. So I'm looking forward to watching the exciting growth and your unique solution. So I'll provide a link so people can find you and learn more about it at the end of the video here.
Thank you.
All right, Edward, good talking to you.